This game was pretty much summarized by just a bunch of turnovers. This team was horrible executing in that first period. You can't dig yourself a hole consistently and think you're going to come back every time. I mean, I know we did that in game three, but you can't do that every game and try to depend on that. Antti Niemi was just not playing his game today. Early on, that first goal by Wayne Simmons, he tried to pass it to the side, and then later it was a turnover. That turnover, of course, led into a goal by Simmons. Just horrible execution. And then Kyle Clifford later scores one off a 2-on-1. There was a clumsy turnover right in the neutral zone. I couldn't tell exactly who to blame for that one, but it was just a bad turnover and a 2-on-1, which led to the second goal of this game. Third goal, Dustin Penner scores. It was another turnover in their own zone and just sloppiness with the puck. Digging your own hole definitely is going to hurt. And then the second period, the third period, the Sharks were trying to show signs of life. They were shooting well, like out shooting the Kings, but it didn't mean much at all. The Kings were definitely depending on their defense to win this game. It was, their theory I think was take a 1-0 win, try to capitalize on a Sharks mistake, and then we'll just defend for our lives. Because I think that's the exact game plan the Sharks played right into. Just sloppy turnovers early on. Each, three turnovers led to three goals by the Kings, and that just buried us. Yeah, we were getting shots on goal. We were getting shots here and there in the second and third period. And I know the first period we outshot them by a lot, but a lot of those shots were not even quality. I know Jonathan Quick stopped like 50 saves, I think, 50 plus saves. It was a good game by him. I wouldn't say he was spectacular, as in like owning spectacular, but he was good and he did the job for them. Some of those shots, I think it was just the Sharks had bad execution. A lot of the passes, a lot of the shots on goal were not good shots on goal, and they were right at the chest. Danny Heatley failed to convert a couple of passes and execution. The Kings were also getting a lot of blocked shots, forcing, you could say, contested shots, just like in basketball. But so a lot of those were easy for Quick to stop. And then during on the transition game, the Sharks were trying to go down to the side and just throw whatever they can at the net and get lucky. This time it definitely did not work. Easy saves for Quick each time and out. But it was just a horrible, horrible game for the Sharks tonight because of the way the early goings were. Digging yourself a hole. Whenever the Sharks were able to score that early goal, it could give them that confidence. But they lost all confidence later this game. Just badly executed shots. They were able to get it in the crease, but it didn't mean a whole lot because they were shooting right at Jonathan Quick's chest, at his legs. Really easy for him to stop. There weren't very many impressive saves to me when I was watching this. Uh, but they were the better team today because they were playing better defense and they were depending on their defense to win this game, which is what they did. They didn't really create much offense. They didn't. It was just the Sharks giving up the puck, and the Kings took advantage of each turnover. Niittymaki did all right tonight. I'll give him that. When Niittymaki made that big save, he was on his back and reaching up, and he made the save there. That was huge, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Now this brings the debate to the next game. Do you start Niemi or do you start Niittymaki? Well, I mean, you have to go with Niemi because he gives us the best option to win, but I don't know what's up with him turning the on and off switch each game. I mean, he's got to learn to rebound from that. There were just some badly executed passes and shots that were not quality shots. They hit Logan Couture hit the post once. He also shot it right at Jonathan Quick's chest later in the third period, which just bad execution. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. How does this team do when they rebound, going down to Staples Center one more time? I expect them to go out there and play with some swagger because they love the road atmosphere. I don't know what it is, but the Sharks are just going to need to learn to put their minds to it. I don't know what they're doing, what's on their mind, or why they're playing the way they are, but they definitely the nerves and turnovers definitely got to them this game. And they always try to be fancy for the homegrown. I don't know always why they're trying to do that, but it happens. The Sharks were the losers of tonight. The Kings were the winners, and that's about all I can say. They're just going to need to work on turnovers and fundamentals. It was good to know that we were not in the penalty box too much outside of that late Ryan Clough penalty, but when you're frustrated, you're frustrated. What can you say? So that's about it. As always, go Sharks. I'll have a post game for Game 6 next time. See y'all later.